We sat down with Henry Clay senior guard Marques Warrick. Warrick is up for Mr. Basketball and committed to Northern Kentucky. Lavelle, take it away.
With me today, we have Marques Warrick. Marques, thanks for coming. I appreciate having you here.
Thanks for having me. Thanks.
Who is Marques Warrick?
He's a great person. He's a student athlete. God-loving young man.
You're up for Mr. Basketball. What would that mean to you individually, and what do you think that would mean for Henry Clay?
I mean, for me and Henry Clay, it would mean a lot. We haven't had one since '84, and I think Steve Miller on the coaching staff. It would be great to have another Mr. Basketball come through. It would just be a great accomplishment to the end of a great career.
Your roots go back to Belize.
Mm-hmm.
What's that mean? Like, what's Belize like?
It's a great place to be. I love going there. Go back to see family. I think 2018, I went there with Toronto actually to run a basketball camp and do all that stuff. So, it's really great going there. Really great place to be. A lot of people been there on vacation. So,
they got some hoopers over there.
They asked me to play for the national team, but
hey, that's good.
It's a thing to think about. So,
absolutely. If you could have a conversation with anyone in history, dead or alive, who would it be and why?
It would be Martin Luther King. I would just want to ask him a lot of questions. Why he wanted to do this for us, or why the reason he wanted to go through it. So be a good person.
Oh. What hobby do you do that people don't know about?
I used to play tennis. I used to be really good at tennis, actually. Yeah. I stopped because I just really wanted to focus on basketball. Plus I didn't have time to try out tennis team or stuff like that. But my dad and my granddad were really good, so they taught me.
Okay. Yeah. What's your favorite color?
Blue.
Blue?
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of shades of blue.
I like Florida, so.
Florida, okay.
Yeah.
I'll forgive you.
Yeah.
What's your favorite meal?
I gotta go with steak, baked potato, mac and cheese.
Oh, okay. Who do you think's the best NBA player that you've seen in your time, or of all time?
My favorite player is Kobe, but honestly, I think LeBron is better. But I think the best player of all time is Jordan. I've seen him plenty of games. So
I always refer to you as the Plastic Man. Do you know who that is?
I could guess Stacey Ogden.
Stacey Ogden, yeah. Have you ever watched any of his highlights or anything?
No, I haven't, but they said I look like him. Play like him.
You absolutely do. You should make a chance. Hey, when you get a chance, watch some of his highlights. You play video games?
Sometimes I do. When I was a little younger, I used to play a lot more than I do now, but I still do a little bit.
Yeah. What you play? Xbox, PlayStation?
I play a little bit of both. I like PS4 better, but my friends, they kept begging me to switch over to Xbox to play with them. So yeah. I like PS4 better though.
Do you have a gamer tag if people want to follow you?
Yeah, MT Ward.
MT Ward?
MT Ward.
Okay, we'll have to put that out. This day and age, social media can be good and bad. Seen some of your posts. You post very little, but it's usually inspirational. Speak about that. Speak about social media and what it means this day and age.
Some people, they let it get to them, let it get to their heads. They say bad things, they want to act on it, but like me, I just block it out, whatever the bad of it. So like you said, I just try to post inspirational stuff, or keep people positive. So I don't let it affect me at all.
Yeah. Pre-game music, or is there a certain artist that you like to hear?
My favorite artist is Drake, but pre-game, I don't really listen to music like right before the game. Like I would be listening to it at school.
Yeah.
But my favorite artist is Drake.
Okay. AAU or school ball?
I really like both. Like they each have their own thing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But honestly, I would take school just because the atmosphere, the environment.
Yeah.
Like the student sections. So.
Absolutely. You can't get that on the road.
Yeah, it's great to play high school, honestly.
Absolutely. You guys have a nice student section here and there, Mm-hmm. They really come out when they need to.
Yeah, they really support it. They really like it. So.
Who pushes you to be better?
Definitely my dad. We, every summer since I was probably a freshman, I used to go to Louisville with him, be down there with him, and get up 7 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the morning. Try to get better every day. So, he's definitely pushing me to be a better player.
Absolutely. With that being said, do you hear your mom during games?
Yeah, like when there's a free throw going on or a dead ball, she's like, "Come on, Quest," or something.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's annoying, but I know, she's my number one supporter. So.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Best teammate you've had via Henry Clay?
Definitely Harris Hawkins. He's definitely like on and off the court, giving people rides or just in practice he's 100% every day. So he was definitely one of the best teammates I've ever played with. So.
What's your best moment here at Henry Clay?
I could say individual stuff, but like I've hit a couple of game winners. But I mean, best moment was definitely district championship over Scott County. That was definitely something I won't forget.
Down to 2 seconds, and Henry Clay has pulled off the upset. They've upset number 1 Scott County, 78-71. Henry Clay heads to the regional with a district championship.
Yeah, you're committed to Northern.
Correct. Yep.
Let's talk about that. How's that feel? Like, was that a relief off your shoulders? Because I know you had quite a few schools looking at you. I mean, how's that feel? You ready?
Oh yeah, I'm ready. I'm excited to get down there. It was definitely a relief committing. Back in October, they wanted me from day one until the day I committed. So it was a great school. No regrets.
Yeah, good. Your best individual game at Henry Clay?
Right now, I can think of home game against Bourbon County. 35 in the game winner. I would say that's my best game, honestly.
You're very soft-spoken. Do you yell at all?
Sometimes I do. If I gotta get on my teammates or call it a play or something, you'll definitely see me yelling. But like off the court, I'll never usually raise my voice.
Yeah. What's the one thing you won't ever forget about playing at Henry Clay?
One thing I won't ever forget, it would probably be it's just our support system. I would say my friends, they're behind me like no other. They really support me and they really support this team. Coach Brown, he's been a great coach since day one, so I'll never forget basically everything.
Do you have a favorite teacher?
I have a couple, Miss Cabell, Miss Elamine. Those are my 2 favorites.
Yeah.
So.
What's one piece of advice you'd give to future Blue Devils?
Just be coachable. It can take you a long way. If you're coachable, it won't leave you in any rough relationships with coaches along the way, and you'll get through it easily if you're coachable and you listen. So.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's all I have for you today, Quest. Hey, I love you.
Yes, sir.
I've been following you for a while. Good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Absolutely.